Coming up on Mountain News this morning, police across the Commonwealth remind folks to buckle up while they make their daily commutes. And first responders gather in one eastern Kentucky city to honor Kentucky heroes who lost their lives in the line of duty.
Dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. We have landed. Yes, it is Friday, May 20th. Glad you're along today. 6:32. This is Jim Freeman along with Cameron Aaron talking heat and fog and what else is on the gambit of weather for us today and this weekend, Cameron?
Well, thankfully, no severe weather. So we've had severe weather the last couple of days on Wednesday and Thursday. So thankfully, the weather will be quieter today, but it's also going to be much warmer as we get into the afternoon. It's already a warm start this morning. Here is a live look over in Hazard from the WYMT studio. You see here we are getting some daylight now as the sun is beginning to rise, and temperatures this morning as you walk out the door in the upper 60s and lower 70s. 71 in Jackson, 72 in Pikeville, 70 here in Hazard, and 74 over in London. We are looking at a few showers this morning up on satellite and radar. Also got some cloud cover as well, but these showers and the clouds are going to fade away as we get later on into today, and we stay sunny and dry by this afternoon. Temperatures though will be warm in the upper 80s and lower 90s. We could also break a few records as we get later on today. I have all of those details and more coming up in just a little bit. Jim.
Cameron, thanks a lot. Maybe a record-breaking day today, huh? A Whitley County grand jury cleared Kentucky State Police Trooper Samuel Aaron Peace of any wrongdoing in January's shooting. The shooting happened during a hostage incident in Emlyn. On January 15th, Carl Amos Moses reportedly assaulted his wife with a handgun and then refused to let her and their children leave the home. After officers tried to negotiate, Moses allegedly pointed a firearm at law enforcement officers. Peace fired his weapon, striking Moses and ending the incident. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says about 15,000 lives are saved each year by wearing a seatbelt. The state's Click It or Ticket campaign hopes to keep it that way or perhaps save even more. The campaign kicks off Monday. Police tell us they never want to write a ticket for someone not wearing their seatbelt, but at the end of the day, what matters most is you making it home safely.
And if we do write a ticket, you know, maybe it would save their lives on their way home after that one interaction.
806 people died in car crashes last year in Kentucky. Perry County Sheriff Joe Engel tells us half of the deadly crashes in his county could have been avoided if people were wearing seatbelts. First responders in Pike County gathered to remember and celebrate the lives of fallen officers yesterday. WYMT's Jordan Mullins has more from Bob Amos Park at Pikeville, where first responders and community leaders gathered in honor of National Law Enforcement Memorial Week.
In honor of National Law Enforcement Memorial Week, the Pikeville Police Department, KSP Post 9, Pike County Sheriff's Office, and several other first responders and their families came together at Bob Amos Park on Thursday for food and fellowship, but also to remember those who lost their lives in the line of duty.
It's a solemn period. It's also we try to have fun and be able to sit down in peace and eat together and have a little camaraderie. We never get to see each other much. We're always on calls back and forth.
City officials also came out to show their appreciation and celebrate the men and women who protect the community.
Coming up days like this, hanging out with these guys and everything, just like I say, law enforcement from all over the area. They're all up here having a great time today, as you can see, and I just like that they invite us up to let us take a small part in it.
Pikeville Independent School Superintendent David Trimble says he is thankful for those who take the time to be role models for children in the school district, while also risking their lives daily.
We know the sacrifice that they make and the sacrifice their families make every day, and so we appreciate that, and again are happy to any time we have the opportunity to celebrate the work that they do and to remember those who have done this work before.
Remembering those who gave their all.
When you lose your life in the line of duty for people that you don't even know, that's a feat. When you give your life for a cause, that's a real feat.
to protect and serve the community they love. In Pikeville, Jordan Mullins, WYMT Mountain News.
Also for National Law Enforcement Memorial Week, the Pikeville Police Department placed wreaths on the graves of Officer Scotty Hamilton, who died in the line of duty in 2018, as well as Officer Alonzo Robinson and the Pike County Fallen Officers Memorial on Wednesday. Keeping with the theme of showing appreciation for those who have and continue to serve, Pulaski County leaders and Kinetic by Windstream representatives gathered yesterday to unveil this mural titled Lady Liberty. It was painted on the Kinetic by Windstream retail store in downtown Somerset and will overlook the Veterans Park, which is still under construction.
In Somerset and Pulaski County, we have never fully paid tribute to our veterans, the umbrella of freedom that they provide for us. We have various monuments and statues, but we actually don't have a park that people can spend time in reflecting on their service, paying tribute to those who have come before us and those who have served.
Officials say the park should be completed in a couple of months. American Idol star Noah Thompson made a visit to Louisa this week, and the hometown pride continues to pour out of eastern Kentucky as he plans his return to the Idol stage Sunday for the finale. But his presence in Lawrence County is still felt, and some swear they saw him on Highway 2565 yesterday. But as WYMT's Buddy Forbes explains, that was not the country standout, just a cardboard cutout.
Though some of the signs may be faded, with Noah Thompson back in Hollywood preparing to hit the big stage.
If I were to have to pick a student from Lawrence County who will never have a big head, that's him. He's just a genuine human being.
The big heads the town created for him are still in place, filling the streets and decorating Lawrence County High School.
Seeing him on that stage proved to me that even if you are from a small town like Kentucky that's not on the map, you can go big places.
Where his story sparks something in the halls he once called home.
He pulled out a styrofoam cup and wrote a song about it, and it was like, you need to be somewhere where someone can appreciate all of the talent that he has.
Filling the hearts of students whose dreams are rooted in the same seats where he once sat.
As someone who wants to go into music and possibly even be a singer, it's really inspiring.
Using his voice to help them raise theirs, literally.
Our sound system really isn't the best and really doesn't do, we have great voices here and it doesn't really do it justice, so to have an equally great sound system would be amazing.
Adam Brown, one of the owners of Hillbilly Hibachi, witnessed the need at a recent choir concert.
But once I heard it, I mean, these kids deserve better, you know, because we got some talented kids here, as you can see.
So the business is auctioning off a life-size cutout signed by the real-life Louisa Idol to help amplify the voices the students work so hard to find.
Choir it's my go-to. It's where I found myself.
Cutting out some of the barriers.
There are kids in my choir who have the potential to do amazing things. And look at Noah creating opportunities that he didn't have. Isn't that amazing?
To show the Bulldogs their voices have an impact. In Lawrence County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Thanks, Buddy. You can find out how to be a part of the auction on our website. Bidding kicked off at $100 and is now at more than $600. Brown says 100% of the proceeds will be donated to the Lawrence County High School Choir. Are you bear aware? As the seasons shift, more furry friends may be making their way to your backyard. Breaks Interstate Park Superintendent Austin Bradley says an increase in recent bear sightings is because bears are coming out following the winter looking for food wherever they can find it. And as they smell around for the next meal, you should be able to take measures to keep your property paw-free.
The number one recommendation that we provide to people in terms of avoiding conflict with bears, property damage, or close uncomfortable encounters is basically just making sure that access to any type of food is restricted.
Bradley says that could mean bear-proof trash cans or keeping all pet food indoors. He also says you should never attempt to feed a bear for your own safety and theirs.
Well, all is quiet across the mountains on this Friday morning. Here is a look over at UVA-wise. We're looking at some cloud cover back into the distance, but overall, a very nice start to our Friday. And temperatures across the board, lower 70s, upper 60s, 67 for Williamson, 68 in Wayne, 71 for Jackson, and 72 over in Somerset. Up on satellite and radar, we do have a few sprinkles out there this morning. Nothing too heavy though, just to the north of Jackson, also near Paintsville, getting in on some of those showers this morning. But like I said, nothing too severe, nothing too heavy as we walk out the door this morning. The big story today is going to be the very warm air. We are going to get up into the upper 80s and lower 90s. The record high today, 87, set back in 1996, and we have a pretty good shot of breaking that record later on today. Stay with us. We'll be right back.